Let's assume that the king of the pirates, aka Gold D. Roger, didn't surrender himself to the Marines. I have made 3 most possible scenarios which are going to take place. Make sure you don't miss the last one, which is going to be very crazy. So, in the first one, Roger knows that he is having a disease, and he's gonna die in a certain period of time. Instead of surrendering to Marines, he decides to lead a happy life with his family and friends by retiring as a pirate. So, basically, Roger disbands his crew and reunites with his wife, Portgas D. Rogue. Both of them decides to lead a happy life together until Roger's life comes to an end. So, what about One Piece? Does Roger still hide it? Yes, but not somewhere in the islands. He's gonna keep it somewhere nearby him, so that no one can touch it until he is alive. Time goes on. Ace's birth takes place on a safe island. As Ace keeps growing, he gets more inspired by his father and wants to become just like him. The most concerning thing in this timeline is that Ace's identity is not hidden as it was hidden in the original one. The world government and the pirates have given the title Prince of the Pirates to Ace because he is the son of the most wanted pirate in the pirates' history. Ace gets a high bounty at the very young age, just like Nico Robin. So, the government can use him as bait to arrest Roger and execute him. Shanks now treats Ace as his younger brother and brings him the Gum Gum fruit as a gift. Ace has now become the rubber boy by consuming the most wanted and overpowered devil fruit. As the time passes on, Roger's health keeps on getting worse. Roger gives the title king of the pirates to his son and passes away. Now Ace is already 17. He sets sail towards the sea to continue and fulfill his father's journey as Roger is no longer alive. Ace makes a crew in which Silver's Rayleigh is now a member and sets a sail in the Roger ship. Now Ace has become the pirate king at a very young age, and he also has the One Piece with him. He might recruit some new members in the crew and some former crew members from Roger Pirates. Ace in this scenario successfully defeats Blackbeard as he now has a powerful crew and has been trained by the most powerful pirates since he was a kid. Ace gets an offer to be the warlord to stop the fights among the pirates. The other pirates' goal here is to defeat Ace and his crew and take the One Piece, so they can become the next pirate king. Ace rejects the offer to become warlord as he is already the pirate king, and he doesn't want to lower his status joining the Marines. Do Ace meet Luffy? Garp at Luffy's very young age convinces him to become the Marine Fleet Admiral. Somehow now, at the age of 19, he has become a Marines captain, and Ace now turned 21. Being a strong pirate king just like his father. Ace and Luffy are now enemies just like Roger and Garp. Wait, but Ace also has many enemies now. The ones who are the biggest rivals of Ace are the worst generation, and the Yonkos here. The world is now totally full of crimes and blood. To end this murders and fights, there is a high possibility that Ace and Luffy can team up and defeat all the Yonkos and the worst generation, just like Garp and Roger teamed up to destroy Xebec and his most dangerous crew. And now, in this second scenario, things are gonna get more interesting. Here we can assume that Roger is totally a healthy man and has no disease and does not surrender to the world government either, but retires early and places all his treasure, the One Piece, where it is actually in the original series. And Garp, the greatest marine, took Luffy to Roger and leaves, says Roger to take care of Luffy along with Ace. As Roger is no longer a pirate, and Garp already know about Roger that he is a kind man actually, and can fulfill his responsibility as a good caretaker. Ace and Luffy grows together in this timeline just like the original one, but there is no Sabu and no Dot in here. Luffy eats the Gum Gum fruit as he did in the original series, and both Ace and Luffy continue their journey separately. Blackbeard defeats Ace and submits him to Marines to encounter the Pirate King and Whitebeard together at the execution. Now Ace is the son of Whitebeard as well, because he is still a member of Whitebeard's crew, even when Roger is alive. The war begins at Marineford, Luffy and Whitebeard's crew trying hard to rescue Ace. Whitebeard had to still sacrifice his life in this timeline too. At the time of the escape, Akainu starts to poke Ace. Ace, with his anger issues, starts fighting Akainu. Ace might give a tough competition in this story because he got his training from his father itself, but still he is not on a level of an admiral. So, he loses actually. Akainu targets Luffy, and Ace comes to save his brother and becomes a donut once again. Garp heartbreaks now, and finally the wait is over now. Instead of Shanks alone coming at Marineford to stop the war, he comes with Gold D. Roger as well. Roger sees the death of his son and falls into a state where no one can stop him. Garp on the side, who held back the entire time, decides to join Roger instead of stopping him. Why? He was already broke and wanted to fight Akainu on the spot, but Sengoku prevented him from doing that, and now he can't sit back anymore. Shanks and Garp goes for the admirals. Garp makes a huge hole in Akainu's chest and turns him into Mega Donut. Shanks takes down Kizaru as he is a perfect match for him. They literally destroy the whole Marineford to avenge Ace. The government is no more now. Everything has been destroyed to mud. So, this would exactly happen in this second scenario. Coming to the third one, Shanks, the strongest Yonko, stays on the side of Ace from the beginning to support him and lead to become next Pirate King. Shanks being in the Ace's crew is sure an upper hand for him. The other pirates have to think at least 100 times before attacking them. In this scenario, we can assume Roger is still a strong guy without any disease and his crew active. The reason he sent Shanks on his crew was to guide Ace and make him a brave pirate. So, in Ace's crew, there might be a large count of big shots, including Yasopp, Lucky, Ben Beckman, and Shanks as well. Their ultimate goal is to make Ace the next pirate king. How will Ace get captured by Marines now? Having Shanks on his side, literally no one can even touch that guy. Well, there is a possibility actually. Ace has a habit of beating up his rivals all by himself individually. So, he goes to Wano to defeat Kaido all by himself. He fights with Yamato, and later befriends with her. After spending a good time with her, he promises her that he will return Wano again, along with his crew to free her and many innocent people over there. He confronts Blackbeard alone later, loose again as he is not that strong. He gets in the execution, while Roger's crew and Shank cannot reach the Marineford sooner because of Kaido, but manages to stop him and arrives at the time of execution. Roger takes down all the admirals all by himself as he is not diseased and still active. Even this time, Garp was not taken by the Marine side because of his friendship with Roger. Akainu targets Ace with his lava hand, but when he is reaching to Ace, Roger comes in between and stops the attack. Akainu couldn't make a hole on Roger's chest because Roger's haki was more stronger than Akainu's haki, but it made a huge damage on Roger's body. Garp from behind comes with his maximum power and turns Akainu into a donut, and now Garp has officially become a pirate for taking on Roger's side. And now in this world, Marines no longer exist, and there is no one to protect celestial dragons. Roger takes over the world completely. Now he is not only the king of the pirates, but also the king of the world. So these are the three possibilities if Roger didn't surrender himself to the Marines. And also, I've made an awesome theory which is a bonus for you guys. What if Luffy and Ace both became pirates, and both of them are searching for the One Piece without any brotherhood relation? Will their relationship be like Law and Luffy? Or will they be enemies like Luffy and Doflamingo? So, one of them must be defeated by another. So, which of them will be stronger and more powerful at their primes? Well, they would probably end up like Whitebeard and Gold D. Roger. Both would have their own crews, and the one who will take the place of Gold D. Roger will be Luffy absolutely. Because of his stronger willpower, he has more chances of becoming the Pirate King. And as you all know, Luffy shares the same mentality as Roger. And coming to Ace, he would not be the worthy king as Luffy, and he doesn't share the same mentality as his father. Ace is having more anger issues compared to Luffy. He has grown up lonely. Now he will be needing a family exactly like Whitebeard. Both Luffy and Ace will surpass the old generation pirate at the end of this fantasy, and most probably be the inspirations to the next upcoming generations. And also, it would be easier for Luffy to find the One Piece other than any pirate. He has the best navigator in the world, Nami, and Robin as his crewmate who can read poneglyphs. Mostly, the Straw Hats will be the pirates to have the highest bounties in history. Okay then. Very sure that Luffy can maintain peace on every island and eliminate the bad pirates around the world. As long as he is alive, no one can promote violence in this world. Every island will be filled with joy and kindness. This theory is different from the title, so I have to exclude this from those three scenarios. Coming back to Gold D. Roger. He would be so fit that he can see the next 3 generations, and it's upon him whether he wants to be a mentor for someone or be somewhere chilling with his wife and friends. What do you guys think about this? Will he be able to lead the world in a peaceful manner all by himself? Should we make another video on what if Roger took over the world along with the sea? Let us know in the comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for the amazing content like this.